One of the main side effects to loving relationships is going to be peace and tranquility. And that kind of contradicts a lot of the discourse that we have around dating and love and being in long term relationships through this lens of it's hard work, it's labor intensive. And sure, we can have that conversation, but we also have to have this from a healthy lens on what is the purpose of relationships. And I think we also have to have the true conversation of what are the side effects when you don't have any relationships. One is going to be the consequence of extreme isolation and how that shows up in your everyday life, because you lose the skill of socializing, you lose the skill of healthy conflict management, because now you have this confirmation bias, which is you versus you. I want to go back to the conversation at hand on the importance of peace, the importance of tranquility is not only in solitude and isolation. You find peace and you find joy in communion with people, in communion with your friends, in communion with your community, in communion with your lover. And I find it rather fascinating that that point is always left out of these conversations on relationships. We talk about relaxation, we talk about, this kind of like equilibrium coming back to yourself, but that can't only be done in isolation. And that is the part of the conversation that I want people to genuinely remember.